Hey guys, Nanatic here, and today I'll be showing all my keyboard and mouse settings, all my settings basically. Um, First of all, I keep it on full screen because you get higher frame rate. You could also do Windows full screen because your game will crash less, but I just have it on full screen. My resolution is on 600 by 900 because you get more frames, but also that's the highest my monitor can go up to, but I need to get a new one. My frame rate, I have it cut on 200, but I could probably go up to like, right now I'm getting like 500, almost 600 at the highest if I just look up on unlimited, but I prefer to keep it on 200. So I use performance mode, and I use my view distance is on far so I can see people really far when I'm beaming kids. I have my brightness on 100%. My colorblind mode is off because any other colorblind mode makes it harder to see in zone, and I have show FPS on because I just like to see it. I have VSync off so I get less input delay. My region, that doesn't really matter, but my region is NA East. I have sprint by default on so that I don't hurt my thingy when I'm holding down shift to sprint, and a lot of people do that. I have my HUD go on 80% so I can see more of my surroundings, because if you turned it up, your weapons would be covering like a big part of the bottom left hand of your screen. Right hand, actually. My sense is 9%. Now for sense, I'd recommend using either 8% or 9%. Those are kind of like the medium senses, not too high, not too low. And I'd also recommend 800 DPI because I think that's the best and that's the one a lot of pros use. My targeting sense and scope sensitivity, I'd recommend everyone have it under 50% because you need to be able to slow down your mouse when you're tracking people. So this means 50% of these two senses. So if you have a higher sense, you'd want to keep this pretty low. And yeah, just have it on 50%. And then I have the lock input method as mouse. If you're on console, you're gonna want to do this so that you get less input delay. My audio, I have everything on high, and I don't use visual sound effects because literally the worst thing ever. Makes your audio way worse. I don't know why people still use it. Now here are my binds. So I don't use any of my movement binds because I use double movement. If you don't know what double movement is, I have a video on that can help you get it. And basically, it gives you controller movement on PC. So if you're on console, you can't get double movement. But if you're on console, just use WSD. But if you're not, then you can use double movement. It's really nice. It gives you controller movement on keyboard and mouse. It's really good. Jump, have that on space. Don't have sprint on if you're using sprint by default. I use scroll wheel up and E to just do like other things, and then for scroll wheel up I use it when I'm 50-50 so I can get the gun right away. Harvesting tool, I don't have it on, I have it on Q, it just doesn't show up. And then my weapon slots are numbers. They're a little bit far from WSD, but that's fine because the only time you should be switching your guns is when you're jumping or your box stop. So my wall is my top mouse button, and my floor is C. My stairs are my bottom mouse button, and my roof is left shift, and my trap is T. These are the most optimal binds for building. And these are even certified by Jerian. Itsjerian. He's like a really good settings YouTuber, tips and tricks video YouTuber. So I got these binds from him. These are the ones that seem to work best for me. My building edit is F. Please never use your building edit as G. It's so far away from WSD, and it's just super bad. So either use E or F for building. And then I use scroll wheel reset so that if I place a build like this and I reset it, I can instantly reset it. And it's really good. So that's how people are able to pull off stuff like this. It's really nice. So yeah, and I don't use edit on release because I already have really good muscle memory. And once you have really good muscle memory, you don't really need to use edit on release, but you can use it if you want. I'd recommend using it if you're new to keyboard and mouse. But as you can see, these settings can help you build like this. They're really nice. As you can see, I haven't choked a single edit. So yeah. Anyways, that's the video. If you enjoyed, if this helped you at all, Even a like would just be appreciated. And if you want to go even further, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching, and bye.